Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Evangeline O. Espana. Our topic is about expanded definitions of words. Before we discuss that, let's have first the activity. So the directions is choose the best word that will complete the thought of the following statements. Write only the letter of your answer. Number 1. Instagram launched a photo sharing application that allows users to take photos, apply filters to their images, and share the photos instantly on the Instagram network and other social networks like Twitter and Facebook. A is, B are, C has, you have. So what do you think is the answer? If your answer is letter A, is that is the correct answer. So later we are going to discuss the reason behind that. Number 2. Comment is a blank that is often provided as an answer to a blog post or message on a social network. A. Acknowledgement, B. Defense, C. Plea, D. Response. So what is your answer? If your answer is letter D. Response, that is the correct answer. Number 3. Follower refers to a blank who supports you through your account in order to receive your updates. A. Human, B. Individual, C. Man, D. Person. So, it's your time to write your answer. If your answer is letter D. Person, that is the correct answer. Number 4. GIF is a blank for a graphics interchange format. In social media, it acts as a small-scale animations and film clips. A. Acronym, B. Antonym, C. Homonym, D. Synonym. So what is your answer, class? If your answer is letter A. Acronym, that is the correct answer. Number 5. Selfie is a blank that is usually taken through the reverse camera scale using the smartphone. A. Image, B. Photo, C. Picture, D. Self-portrait. So for the last number, class, don't forget to write your answer. If your answer is letter D. Self-portrait, that is the correct answer. Now, let's define or let's give the meaning of the word definition. A definition is a statement of the meaning of a term. It identifies the specific and appropriate characteristics of the term. Now, what is a formal definition? So let's start with the basic. A formal definition consists of 3 parts. We have the term, second, the part of speech, such as noun or a verb, and then third, we have all the traits or characteristics that are specific to that term. So there are parts of formal definition. 1. We have the species. The species is the term being defined. So the one that is given the definition, the word which will be used to define in the sentence. Second, verb. The verb should agree with the subject. So if the subject is singular, you have to use it. If the subject is plural, you have to use are. Third is the genus. The genus identifies the classification of the term. So whether it is an object, a person, or a place. And then fourth, differentia. The differentia gives the distinguishing characteristic of the term being described. So here we have the parts of a formal definition based on the given example that I discussed a while ago. So we have the species, which is the Facebook. Verb is which is singular because Facebook is only one. Genus, because a Facebook is a social networking site. And then the definition of it, or the differentia, is that allows registered users to communicate among each other by sending messages and sharing photos and videos. Second example, we have netizens, are people who use the internet. So we use are because our species are plural. So netizens are people, and netizens are the one who use the internet. Next is the computer. Is an electronic machine designed to process, calculate, and operate software and hardware programs. So we use is because computer is only one, and computer is considered as an electronic machine. So we can already define it by using the differentia. So it is designed to process, calculate, and operate software and hardware programs. The second one is the informal definition. It is an informal definition wherein the writer uses common words to explain unknown terms. These definitions may be synonyms or antonyms. So under the informal definition, writer or person can use words which can be explained to others, and these terms are unknown for them, and they can only use synonyms or antonyms. When I say synonyms, these are words which have the same meaning, and when I say antonyms, these are words which have the opposite meaning of a given word. So what are the examples of the formal and informal? So under the formal, we can say that there are much or many. For the informal, you can just say lots of or a lot of. Another, for the formal, we can say completely and strongly. For the informal, we can use totally. And for the formal, we can use definitely, while in the informal, we can say or we can use really and very. Now, let's proceed to extended definition. So when we talk about extended definition, these are generally have a components of both informal and informal definition. So it means that it has the four parts of the formal and then the antonyms and synonyms for the informal. So these are the guidelines class for formal definitions. First, be definite about the class or genus. So instead of using a cell phone is a thing that, which is vague, and a cell phone is a device that, which is specific, we have to be more specific, by telling a cell phone is an electronic device that, and then just add phrases that will complete the sentence. Second, make sure that the word being defined has the same part of speech for the class. So the example is not correct. Hashtag is used when, because hashtag is a noun while used is the passive verb. So instead of you using this, you can say that hashtag is a code used when, and then just add other phrases that will complete the statement. We use hashtag and code, which are both nouns. Third, avoid repeating the term in the class or distinguishing characteristics section whenever possible. So it is incorrect to say that password is a word, so it is redundant. So better, or it is correct to say that password is a secret code used when blank. Just add other phrases that will complete the statement. Fourth, include enough information in the adjective clause to distinguish the term from other members of the class. So it is not enough or insufficient when we will say that a cell phone is a device used for communication. So to make it sufficient or better or best, so we just can say that a cell phone is a device used for calling, texting, and surfing the internet. Fifth, refrain from using long words and long sentences in technical writing. If possible, break the formal definition into 2 sentences rather than producing a very long sentence. So the given example is very long. The internet, which is people usually confused with the World Wide Web, is a large system of connected computers that allows people to share information and communicate with one another. The World Wide Web is the system of accessing documents or resources using the internet through the URL. So you will notice that it is very long. So if you are going to improve it, you can just say that the internet is a large system of networked computers that allows people to share information and communicate with one another. It is usually confused with the World Wide Web, a system that is accessing documents and resources using the internet through the URL.